So we're back on the drift stream. Jacob Levitin here with Ryan Cotto, giving you some insight to what's going on. We are actually, so Chelsea Denofa got towed off. Daigo Saito was able to drive off. We're going back to JR versus JTP. JR is going to be leading as the #1 qualifier. 79.4 miles an hour on the entry. JTP hard on his door. He's going to be careful not to make the same mistake. Staying tight, giving just enough room for transitions. Look for him to stay cut inside, but keep drift all the way around. Wow! Runs over that clipping point. Andy Yen is jumping up and down. Wow, that was a great run. That is the run that JTP wanted to put down the first time for sure.
Right, JTP was really aggressive. You can see VAUGHN GITTIN Jr., when we see on the replay, throwing huge angle into the first turn. JTP right there with him. And then in the final clipping point, actually making contact front tire to front tire. So he was perfectly mirroring JR's line.
Andy Yen's reaching out to make sure the judges know that they appreciate that battle. It was a great run. Coming up on a replay right now, you can still see the Falcon tire smoke lingering in the lights. Coming in again, 79 miles an hour on this entry. Great angle coming through this sweeper, side by side. This is pretty much exactly what the judges have asked for in the driver's meeting. You'll see him slide in, realize it's not quite enough room for a pass, so he'll stay on his door, run over that clipping point, which the judges have said you're allowed to take out cones as the chase driver to maintain that proximity. So although that might look like a major deduction to the drift stream, that's something the judges have said that is okay for that close competition.
Me personally, I wouldn't have dove in that close on that final turn. I mean, JR was taking a perfect qualifying line, nice and wide, late apexing that turn. Justin could have maintained proximity and stayed off those cones, but he chose to be really aggressive, and so we'll see what the judges say about that.
Very interesting. I know Andy Yen was jumping up and down on his seat. We're going to see Justin PAWLAK leading again. JR initiated 79 miles an hour. Let's see what Justin PAWLAK hits. 77.4, a little bit slower. Wow, JR hard on his door. Did they make contact? JR spins out. Justin PAWLAK finishes out his run. Oh, heartbreak. Justin PAWLAK finishes his run. Lots of Falcon tire smoke. JR's parked on track. Hopefully he'll be able to, I hear the car running. Hopefully he'll be able to make it off. Nope, he's getting out. We're gonna watch this replay, find out exactly what happened. JR saluting the crowd. You can see here on initiation, Justin PAWLAK. Ooh, JR's coming too fast again. Justin initiated 2 miles an hour slower than what JR did. JR thought they would be at the same speed and was not able to maintain drift. Looked like there was some light contact there.
Yeah, JR applying a lot of pressure in that first turn. Justin PAWLAK obviously not phased at all, running a perfect qualifying line, and it looks like it was a little bit too much for JR to maintain. He just lost it there. He's doing some crowd pleasing now.
JR is out of his car, saluting the crowd, letting them know he appreciates them. JTP's waiting at the finish line for the call. I think we know which way that one's going to go. Looks like judges have made official. JTP did get the win. Justin PAWLAK continues his win streak. JR giving a quick salute to the crowd, waiting for the tow truck to come back. I know the tow truck was tied up with Chelsea Denofa. I can actually, looking back at the grid, I see the tow truck rounding the start line now to come pick up JR. Again, want to thank our sponsors on the Drift Stream. Thank everybody tuning in around the world. Discount Tire, U.S. Air Force, Hankook Tire, Nitto Tire, Achilles Tire. Also, special thanks to our associate sponsors, Universal Technical Institute, ACT Clutches, Enki Wheels, Yokohama Tire, Nexon Tire, GoPro Cameras, Turbo by Garrett, Kenda Tire, Motegi Wheels, Rays Wheels, X-Mini Speakers, and Ajuka Racing. Go back to that replay just to see exactly what happened. while we tow JR off. Yeah, it looks like, I'm not sure if they made contact or not, but nevertheless, JR is unable to continue. Justin Pawlak's going to move on.
It actually looked like JR made pretty serious contact with JTV there. You can see as he goes to make the transition, the wheel is just flopping around in the wheel well. Obviously broken control arm, no control over the driver's side front wheel there.
So while we get this car all set up with the tow truck, we will probably be going back to Chelsea versus Daigo. Ryan, you're actually going to be watching yourself on the big screen because we have an interview that you did with J-Rod yesterday, going over everything.
That was an interesting interview. I was taking a nice little nap in the truck.
How we doing, Drift fans? Little break in the action and getting to speak to some of these drivers in front of the car and talking to the man, Ryan the Kid Cotto. Ryan the Kid Cotto here in the RKR Forged Racing, and ACT is on your vehicle, ACT Advanced Clutch Technology.